was the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor.
And I dated women and I dated a few men and I ended up in a relationship with a man.
Get ready for some sizzling hot truth because Jaguar Wright just spilled the freshest tea on some seriously scandalous allegations involving none other than Diddy. You all know that the music mogul has been recently accused of quite ineffective behavior with women, but it looks like Cassie's suit was just the tip of the iceberg, and now Diddy is facing accusations of some seriously shady stuff involving trafficking, while the whole Cassie thing was hushed. 2 more victims have come forward claiming some seriously disturbing things about Diddy. And apparently, there might be a whole queue of others with similar tales.
Yeah, you can be
Puff has always had a lot of people in his pocket. He's probably one of the only people in this industry that has more secrets than me.
Now, as you may guess, it's not just Diddy ruling the industry, and our favorite whistleblower Jaguar has come forward, dishing out that the music industry is full of big shots doing some dark deeds. She's pointing fingers at Clive Davis, the bigwig, who helped Diddy kick off Bad Boy Entertainment when Combs was only 23. And she's suggesting that Diddy learned these alleged tricks of the illegal trade from his mentor, Clive. According to Jaguar, Diddy's all about that power trip that carries a horrible legacy in the music. And it's more than just rumors, guys, since the lawsuits against the music mogul are now higher than Empire State Building.
The allegations are horrific, and if you include not only Sean Diddy Combs, but his associates, this is actually the 3rd lawsuit.
While Cassie decided to keep silence and nor proceed with her lawsuit, another anonymous woman has come forward, alleging that not only Diddy, but also singer Aaron Hall were involved in some horrifying actions against her in the early 90s at an after-party. Seems like there is a storm brewing in Diddy's world, and it's getting messier by the minute. And it looks like other people as well are thrown under the bus at the music mogul, starting with the music mogul, close affiliate, and mentor Clive Davis.
Who was mentored by Clive Davis.
Oh God.
The speculations about Diddy's crazy bashes have been circulating for ages, but nothing has ever been proven since there were no victims or witnesses coming forward. It's all changed now with the support that Cassie's lawsuit received. As Audrey O'Day claimed, it's time to make Diddy pay for everything it isn't easy to take on one of the most powerful people in this industry. May Cassie's voice bring all the others to the table so we can start having more transparent conversations about what is actually happening behind the scenes. Now, Diddy has been doing this for decades. As one of the victims claims, her unwanted intercourse with the music mogul happened in 1991. When Diddy has just met Clive Davis, and apparently, as Jaguar Wright is now saying, young but determined, Sean Combs had to prove his intention to continue the horrible Tinseltown legacy to the Might music producer.
Has anything to do with gender at this point for Sean. I honestly think he's just an extreme narcissist who loves power.
According to Jaguar Wright, the only reason he's gotten away with all these horrible things all these years because of his connections to other known traffickers and criminals in the music industry, like Clive Davis. During her candid talk with Storm Monroe, Jaguar boldly asserted that Diddy might have been essayed by his late mentor, Uptown Records founder Andre Harrell, who's in turn got essayed by Clive Davis, and the whole thing was later passed to other innocent people.
Just hating on the way he got it. And I'm hating on the overall effect of what it's done to not only the artist on his label.
It seems like there's some horrible heritage being passed in Tinseltown, and those handlers have been preying on the innocent celebs for years. First, it was the era of Clive Davis, and he himself chosen his heir, Diddy, to set hip-hop on chaos. I mean, the speculations about their relationship coupled with the assertions made by Jaguar pretty much explain how Diddy uses his position in the industry to do his shady activities, and he allegedly learned it all from Clive.
And I believe that this is why things are happening as they're happening now.
Now, this changes the whole view on the music industry, and amid the surfacing facts, fans start to realize that we should have taken Jaguar's words seriously all this time. As one person commented, and they said Mrs. Wright was crazy, yet everything that women said was true. And another user added, now all of a sudden the people who hated on Jaguar seems to be jumping on her bandwagon. I always believed her from day one. Well, Jaguar has been in the industry for long enough, and while some consider her claims just a slightly bit exaggerating, in fact, there are some seeds of truth in that. She has been openly accusing Diddy in multiple horrible crimes, and this time, her claims reached a new level, unveiling the bare truth that the music mogul wanted to hide.
So many people don't want to say anything because it's Clive. Personally, me,
it always seems like the word mentor is a synonym to SA, and Diddy is now continuing the legacy of the music powerful figures before him. In fact, Diddy has become one of the most influential figures in Hollywood, and his success was mainly thanks to generous support of Clive Davis, who believed in him back in the day. Back in 2019, Diddy shared his tribute to Clive, saying, "I'm going to be up here for a second, as I follow in the footsteps of Clive Davis." So everybody sit down and relax. There's a lot of people to thank, and since this dream has become a reality, in the light of the recent events and truths, these words make a completely different impression, and they open the door to the potentially harming and borderline illegal narrative that's been reigning in Hollywood, and how Diddy plays a central role in it.
Discrimination and injustice everywhere at an all-time high.
You see, guys, although Davis is known as the man with the golden ears, and he has played a massive role in shaping popular music for well over 5 decades, he is mostly discussed for his romantic interests nowadays than his work. Clive was married 2 times, but got divorced, and after the separation from his second wife, he came out claiming is both into men and women. When explaining his attraction to men, the music legend stated, "It didn't affect either of my marriages. But when my second marriage ended, I opened myself up to the possibility that I could have a relationship with a man as well as the 2 that I had with a woman." So, Clive dropped this bomb and announced that he was free to enter any relationship with men from that moment on. Now, it seems like not everyone shared his romantic interests, and he was using his power to make people do what he wants, sustain a facade of happily married man at the same time.
So that it was not an issue through my life. Neither of my marriages were affected.
While Clive's crimes went unnoticed for a whopping 5 decades, he also taught others how to navigate in the industry and bend others to their will. Namely, he helped Diddy to found Bad Boy and taught him all the illegal tricks of how to use people. It was largely discussed that young Sean Combs even requested to do special favors for Clive in exchange for the legendary producer to help him bring his label Bay Boy Records to a new level of success. And I mean, Clive was working with Whitney Houston, so the man could see the talent and potential from miles away, and it feels like Diddy's music career reached its heights mainly because of his 5-year intimate relationship with Davis. And it's where he picked up all the trafficking and sacrificing tricks.
With me, I'm going to take your souls.
It's been largely speculated that Clive was committing his crimes with a special chick, like that incident with Whitney Houston. The singer tragically passed away on February 11, 2012, hours before her mentor Clive Davis' annual pre-Grammy party. Davis made the decision to continue with the party as scheduled. Now it may look like Clive was showing a masterclass of how he can hold the industry in his tight grip and get away with anything. While the whole thing was shocking to the society who expressed their anger with Clive's crazy decision, how rude of Kim K, Diddy, and the rest of them to show up to a party that's supposed to honor Whitney Houston, but she literally just passed away this afternoon, and they think it's not too soon to be doing this. It was clear for everyone present that Clive has been showing Diddy and other celebs how to terrorize the whole Hollywood.
That's how he operates. He has people followed, he has people watched, he does all kinds.
While Diddy never addressed trafficking allegations, let's keep in mind that essaying people against their will is a serious crime, and fans want all the villains stop hiding behind their money and influence and finally face the charges of essaying celebs. As one person commented, Diddy is the Black Epstein. Too many names and big demons owns Diddy's soul. That's why he's been so untouchable. But now that the devil has come to collect. And another user added, "This is just the tip of the iceberg. The whole industry is filled with sick, physically abusive sexual predators. Justice for Cassie, Misa, Kim, and others. Diddley needs to be stopped." While Clive will most surely get away with his ugly crimes, and the major part of his evil deeds will be revealed after his demise, we still can live to witness Diddy's epic downfall. Now, here's the question. Do you think that Clive was mentoring Diddy to continue his evil legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.